Well, oh, Jesus. I woke up feeling a bit better. I haven't actually spoken yet today, and it was only on this very moment here that I realised I still can't properly speak properly. I don't know if you can hear it, but it's like echoing in my mouth. But anyway, feeling a bit better. Oh, day 96. And so I figured the best way to, work off feeling better is to exercise my way into feeling terrible. No, I'm just kidding. I mean, I'm not kidding about the exercise, but I've been quite lazy for a few days. I think reasonably so, considering my ailments. But time to get back on the grind and do some exercise. Because Tuk Tuk are doing 30% off tomorrow, so we getting that. And I had pizza last night as well, so he's been cheating a little with this health thing, but it's okay. It's been a slow week. I thought this was a quiz, not a quiz. Oh, it is a quiz. How do you... I don't understand. Yes. No, it's not a quiz. What's going on? So, the frozen carrot saga continues. I googled it. They are safe to eat, but I don't know if you can see it. They're all, they're all chipped, cracked, and they taste so watery. I mean, yeah, they're fine to eat. I have hummus, so it's not too bad. But yeah, I googled it and they were like, yeah, they're safe to eat. I'd recommend using them in a soup or something though, because they will taste very watery. So, but turning the freezer number, the number closer to 1 was a higher temperature, I believe. So the lower the number, the higher the temperature is where we're at. So at least we solved the frozen fridge problem. Also, so obviously you all saw, or some of you will have seen, that I was looking at flats on Monday, or looking at a flat. The guy who's in charge of giving me all the paperwork and stuff, he phoned me on Wednesday at about 2 o'clock, but I was on the phone to my parents at the time, and he phoned me on WhatsApp. So it didn't try and cancel the phone call or anything. It just didn't go through. And then he never messaged me afterwards. He just phoned me, nothing. But the notification literally only came through at 1 a.m. this morning when I was still awake. And so I checked my phone and suddenly I have it doesn't even come through as a notification. It was just in my socials. Suddenly WhatsApp had a notification, which it didn't have before. And so, yeah, I'm annoyed because obviously that was a relatively important phone call. I mean, I have a feeling, I'm hoping I'm wrong, but I have a feeling because he hasn't persisted and tried to contact us, then it probably wasn't good news. Because I'm sure if he was desperate for us to move into the flat, he would have tried again. But I texted him last night and I was just like, hey, sorry, the notification only just came through now. I'm free all of tomorrow, which is today, for a phone. So if you want to talk, then we can talk. So I'm waiting. He's not replied. So yeah, we'll see. But I'm not confident I got that flat, which is annoying. We never actually handed in any of the paperwork because we never reached that point in the conversation. Oh well. Yeah. Well, I was just, sitting having my lunch, as you were all seeing. And then... oh, there's people going back now. There's a long boy. And I heard a really loud bang. And I didn't know what it was, and I didn't know what had happened. And it sounded like a car crash. That's so cute. Oh, hold on. And so, hi Joey. Yeah, I went to the window to hear what had happened, or see what had happened, and I couldn't see anything, but I could hear a bunch of people talking kind of just around the corner, and I could see people gathering, people building. I know that there's people outside doing exactly what we did. So me and Abby naturally went and got rubbish to take out so that we could go out and be nosy. And basically, what I just showed you at the start there was the wall that a van crashed into. It smashed its tail light. Yeah, it was very loud. And then it apparently just drove off, or the people ran off or something. So, yeah, a little bit of drama for the day. Luckily, I assume no one was injured. It wasn't a car hitting a car, it was just a car hitting a wall. But yeah, quite exciting. I'm going to go back to my lunch now. Well, just looked out the window now because I was going to close it, or what's the opposite of close? Open it for, because I'm about to exercise. So I was out the window and there's a police car there now and someone talking to the police officer. So, you know, drama every day and every night, spice up your life. So it's just a little bit exciting. Oh, 2 police cars. Okay, that seems unnecessary for this type of incident. But yeah. See if there's any madness. If I hear anything, then I will update you all. But yes, police are involved. I was an audio witness, which I don't think is any help when there was like 20 people outside and some of them saw what happened. But still, if they need me, at Caterpillar on Instagram. I'm gonna show the cupcakes while I remember. They warning, they don't look amazing. 2 excuses: gluten-free, so the flour isn't as held together as most flour is. So they kind of just, it doesn't matter. Second excuse, we don't have an electric whisk. Neither excuses are valid enough to excuse why they don't look amazing. Also, the buttercream didn't work at all, not even nearly. But here they are. They're very flat. They're fairy cakes, like they're not supposed to be like big muffins or anything. We made, I believe, 18. We made 18 yesterday. We have 5 left. Abby, I don't think has had any. So that's all me and Joey. But they taste good and they are small. My theory is on this, I'm gonna eat them anyway, so may as well eat them all now. Who's stopping me? B, they're little, and if I were to have a cake, a banana bread or something, I would eat huge slices, but I'd maybe only eat 1 a day or 2 a day. So, you know, having like 4 or 5 fairy cakes. Joey, I believe, has had 2, which means if there were 18, 16, there's 5. So I've had about 10 or 11 in 2 days, but my theory is 2 big slices of cake are the same as like 5 fairy cakes, so it's fine. So there we go. Also, my hair's been like all over the place today, but it's got this like proper, like, if I just bring it forward a bit, like a grease flick going on today. It's very like 90s film. Anyway, so I'm about to go to bed. I'm about to watch the last 2 episodes of season 3 of Killing Eve, and I've not finished it yet, obviously, but the general reviews are that season 3 isn't as good. I really like it. I think it's different. It's not as fast paced. It doesn't feel as like intense, I would say, as the rest of it, but it's way more like you learn a lot more and it's more about the characters and stuff, and I don't know, I quite like it personally. It's much steadier for me, which is nice after the first 2 seasons, which are very like whoa whoa whoa. Anyway, so I'm going to bed, so I hope the only thing you catch is me ISO later. So day 96 locked down.